Today, I'm going to do something a little different. What's it like to actually live with a G82 M4 Competition xDrive? Well, over the past few months, I've been testing this car, and in this video, I'm going to share with you my expert findings. What makes me an expert? Well, I have a YouTube channel. That makes me an expert. Before we get going though, I've got to wear something more appropriate for this car. So, let's go! So since we're living with the car, what's the one thing you do almost every day? You commute. I'm not going to subject myself to rush hour traffic, but I will demonstrate how slow it can creep. Insert clip. And let's not forget, it's just a sporty 4 Series, so anything a 4 Series can do, so can an M4. This just does some things much better, like going fast. Very fast. If there's not much traffic, this would be extremely good if you're late for work. Whoa, 3.5 seconds is the quoted time to 62, but I think now's a little bit quicker. Let's watch again. So how about your weekly shop? Well, to start off, parking is a doddle with the 360 cameras. They were an option, but they should be standard for a car like this. It will even park itself if you're mentally impaired. You don't have to be, but I imagine now is their target market for these driving aids. Now let's watch it do its thing. As you can see, it's dry steering, which is bad for the car, bad for the tarmac, and the end result is on the line, at an angle. So I can't recommend using this system, and you'll see later in the video, the reversing assistant is, well, just watch. Now that you've done your shopping, you have plenty of space in the boot. It has 440 litres of capacity, which is enough for 4 suitcases, or 2, that's the last time I'm lending my car to Dimitri. And where are my suitcases? Oh no, we've reached a dead end. I guess this is the perfect opportunity to demonstrate the self-reversing feature. So next time a tractor refuses to move despite you driving a BMW, you can just use this feature. Look, no hands. Oh my god! Did I crash? When it comes to driving in general, if you put a suspension in comfort mode, it does what it says. It's comfortable. The moment you get onto a fun road, however, you can switch to Sport or Sport Plus, and it's noticeably stiffer, which makes the car sharper and more responsive. It does weigh 1775 kilograms, which you can't get away from, but it is extremely impressive in the corners, and with 503 brake horsepower, it's also very impressive on the straights. You just have to remember to change gear in time. Overtaking Betty in her Honda Jazz is no problem. She doesn't even have time to swerve into your lane. It's definitely more of a Grand Tourer though. This will absolutely munch up the motorway miles. So, on to running costs. Every 2 years it needs an oil change, which somehow costs almost £700. The problem with newer cars is you're stuck going to a main dealer because that's what the next buyer will expect, so you're having to pay these inflated costs. Brake discs and pads will cost about £2,200 for both axles. And tyres will run you about £1,000 for all 4. That's for Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's, which are premium tyres, but you need good tyres for fast cars. When you drive a car like this, people talk to you. Like when I'm doing my shopping, or when I'm filling up with petrol. Oh yeah, when I say people, I mean men. It's only men who talk to you. So if you want to meet men, just buy a cool ass car. That's Dave's top tip for today. So you've done your commuting, you've done your shopping, you've done your crashing, but now it's the weekend. Time for some fun. How fun is this car? Well, first off, let's hear how it sounds. You can also show passengers how fast it launches, which is fun, sort of. As a driver, it gets pretty old because you're just sitting here doing nothing. The car's so impressive, it does everything for you. If it was a manual, you'd have more to do, but there's no manual with the xDrive. And to me, I think the xDrive is worth having with the M4. It's worth the sacrifice. As mentioned earlier, it does corner extremely well despite the weight, and it's fast enough to make use of the smallest of overtaking opportunities. You do have to be a little careful over crests, because the rear can get a bit light sometimes, but that is being fussy, to be honest. The car rides extremely well over most road surfaces, especially with the 3 suspension settings. So much traffic. Oh my god. 27 miles an hour on a country road. Dangerous. The sound system is also very good. M4s in the UK come standard with the Harman Kardon system, I'm pretty sure. At least this one has it. I can't demonstrate it because I don't want some rights holder to take all of my non-existent YouTube money. But this is a reenactment of me enjoying on high volume. Oh. So as you can see, it's pretty good. Talking about being unmonetized, if you want to support this channel and encyCARpedia as a whole, consider signing up to the website. And in fact, I'll give you 10% off a premium account with this code, and it can last for 1 month from the date of this video being published. Thanks. So what about kids? Well, I've just been to the park to get some kids for demonstration purposes, but I was chased off by some lunatics screaming something about the movie Predator? I don't know. But as you can see, if I can fit, so can a child. There are only 2 seats here, and there's nowhere in the middle to put your phone, but a child probably won't want to put down their phone because they need constant stimulation. 10 out of 10 parenting. So I think we've covered everything. If there's anything particular you'd like to see, comment down below, and I can perhaps make a quick shorts video for you, free of charge. Thanks must go to Farmer John for giving me use of his private road network. Thanks also to all the extras who made appearances in this episode. But most of all, thanks to you for watching. Ah, you blinded me. Check out encyCARpedia for all the tech specs of this car and tons of other cars. Comment down below, like and share this video so we can hit 4,000 watch hours and get monetized. We want that YouTube money, baby. Peace.